Mountain West action coming at you from Laramie, Wyoming, as the Lobos of New Mexico travel to take on the Cowgirls of Wyoming. New Mexico 4-1 in conference play. Cowgirls an even 2-2, and they sit a game and a half behind the Lobos in the Mountain West, who sit tied for third in conference play. Thanks so much for joining us here today alongside former Cowgirl Liv Roberts. I'm Jonathan Schillace, and this one's going to come down to possessions. Uncharacteristic loss for Wyoming, who had 17 turnovers in their last game. But this one is going to be big with point guards, as we have our spotlight players at the points. First for New Mexico, Asia Robertson. She is the best point guard potentially in Mountain West, 5th in the NCAA in assists. For the Cowgirls, it's Carla Aryavitz. The freshman has really come on the scene in conference play, the leading scorer for Wyoming in the first 4 games of conference. 1-point game and a timeout taken.
She's unstoppable right now. I mean, it looks easy for Robertson right now. She's just dribbling up the court and doing most of it herself at this point.
Here's Aryavitz's long-range jumper, but then Robertson on the other end at the elbow.
There's not much help. It looks like Clara Tapia is trying to get over those screens, but Marta Gomez had her hands down. That's easy to shoot over, especially with the way that Robertson can elevate over her defenders.
The transfer from Kansas has 19 points in this one. As we take a look at the upcoming schedule, you got a road game which you haven't won yet. No true road game win on the season for Wyoming, and then a big one at home against Boise State, which was moved to 1 p.m. For New Mexico, they're back home against UNLV on the 23rd, and then back out on the road against Utah State, which is the one that handed Wyoming their last loss.
Yeah, Utah State, they're a team that, you know, they're 4-1. Gonna look to get some good wins out of them.
Gomez from 3, no good. We're going the other way now. Robertson competed in the 2018 USA Basketball 3-on-3, and that one good from 3.
Yeah, she's just having a heyday right now in this fourth quarter. She's doing it all for the Lobos, and she does it well.
22 points on 10 of 16 shooting. Her career high is 28. Aryavitz blocked from behind, and New Mexico comes up with it with a 2-point lead and under 90 to go.
Gonna look to get a defensive stop here. You know, I'm looking to get on Nunn and Robertson.
We were talking about the back and forth, as you see there on your screen. 16 lead changes with 6 ties, and it's a 4-point lead with 66 seconds left for New Mexico.
Wyoming has to get something here in order to have a chance here in the final minute.
Look for Gomez or Cotton, both having some success here today. Rusk has heated up lately too. She's got 11 points. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Gomez for 3 in the corner. That is good. A dagger. 28 points, and it's a 1-point game.
If you're New Mexico, do not leave her. As we have been saying, Clara Tapia doesn't have any points. That's what she wants to do. She wants to drive and kick to one of the best 3-point shooters in the nation.
Gomez with 28. That is a career high. One more than her career high coming in. Robertson takes it herself. Nunn with the rebound. Foul called with 17.6. So Nunn will be going to the line, a 72% shooter on the season. Here today has been to the line twice, 1 of 2.
Yeah, and that was one of Nunn's first offensive rebounds for the whole day. And man, was that an important one.
Yeah, just 3 rebounds for the senior today. Breakout junior year led to an all Mountain West honor a year ago as that one rolls in. She's a preseason all Mountain West player and Lisa Leslie watch list player this year. 22nd Lobo to 1,000 points. And now after 3 rebounds today, she's 5 away from becoming the 3rd New Mexico player to 1,000 points and 800 rebounds. And more importantly right now, makes both. Still just a 1-possession game though. And honestly, if you just get a good shot for Gomez, it's a tie game.
Yeah, exactly. You have a lot of shooters out there. You have Arievitz, who's having a great night, Quinn Weideman, Marta Gomez, Taylor Rusk. Those are some great 3-point shooters. And then also Bailey Cotton. She's been able to knock them down. And so, you know, anyone that you give it to out there for a 3-point shot isn't a bad option.
You look at it, last year the Cowgirls involved in 4 games that ended with Wyoming winning by a single possession. Marta Gomez provided the game-winning points in all 4 of those.
Yep, she's always one that you want to look to. I mean, she just has a great head on her shoulders. She's confident. She likes knocking down those game-time shots.
We'll see how it comes down. Shot clock is turned off. So what do you do here? Do you just waste the clock, try to get the 3, or do you get a quick bucket and try to defend?
You know, I say that you drive, you try to see if anyone, you know, bites on that drive to open up the lane. If you waste it down to the last second, I don't think that you'll get a good enough shot, especially with the length and athleticism of the Lobos. And then if you're the Lobos, you just want to press out on shooters. You don't want to bite on those opportunities where someone is driving down the lane, and a 2 is not going to hurt you in this situation because Wyoming will have to foul after that.
So after the rule changes a couple years ago, this allows Wyoming to have the ball on their half of the court. You've got Arievitz, Rusk, Gomez, Weideman, and Cotton on the floor right now. Weideman, she'll find Arievitz, gets the pick to the left side. She goes down the lane and puts it off the glass. So a 1-point game with 12 seconds. And a timeout taken by head coach Mike Bradbury.
Yeah, that was a great call by Coach Legursky, and great job by the Lobos not fouling that. Now Wyoming has the opportunity to maybe get a steal or foul right when the ball is inbounded.
You see it right there. Nunn really just kind of pulled off. She's kind of allowed it. You don't want, that's exactly it. You don't want to give an and one opportunity there. So just let her go. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, you have the opportunity to knock down free throws, but I mean, there's still a lot of time in this game. No timeouts though now for either team.
No timeouts, just 12 seconds left in this game. Game and a half separates these two in an early Mountain West game. A lot of schedule left, but again, like we mentioned, this is a game where you're going to look back and say, whew, we pulled that one out and that was huge.
Yeah, exactly, and especially if you're the Lobos at Laramie, you know, you don't have to come back up to elevation, and this would be a huge win for the Lobos to pull out.
And the Lobos have lost 3 of the last 12 against Wyoming. And the inbound play is kicked out of bounds, so we'll do it again.
Great defense there by Wyoming, and Robertson just being smart, hitting it off the defender's leg, but you have to be careful with that if they have their hands ready.
So Robertson going to inbound again. She finds Everett, and that's exactly who they wanted to find. The Mountain West leader in free throw percentage at 82%. Hasn't attempted any today, but has attempted 56 this season. But they'll have to inbound again as they're not quite in the bonus yet. So try to find Everett again, but they find Nunn, and she's fouled. And Wyoming wanted a jump ball. Tapia, it looked as if she had all ball on that one.
It did look like that. Sometimes I think the refs just anticipate that someone's just going to come in there and hack, but great job by Clara attacking the ball instead of the arm of Nunn.
And that's who they wanted. And Mike Bradbury wants, maybe, I don't know, a technical. He thought maybe she got thrown into the boards. He was pretty furious with that, and they are going to go ahead and look at it.
Yeah, that was just too aggressive, and you know, they say that you need to be going after the ball in these types of situations, otherwise it's an intentional foul. And yeah, I'm interested to see what they get out of this one.
That's a tough call. I don't know that you can, with the way the game is, with 10 seconds left, I don't know that you can go and say, yeah, that's a technical.
Yeah.
But
if
who
it
knows?
is, it's not a good situation. That's free throws and the ball back for New Mexico.
We've got Melissa Barlow and Cheryl Blue looking at it right now. We take another look at it.
Maybe at the end she kind of flung her a little bit.
So now you get Brian Woods into the mix, and the three will talk this one over.
Surprisingly, Wyoming has had a few situations like this year. A few of them with Bailey Cotton, just, you know, too aggressive flailing of the arms. And it's good that the officials are, you know, concerned about these types of situations, especially as the emotions rise and it comes down to the wire.
It will be a foul, no technical, but it will be free throws now, as New Mexico is in the bonus, and it is the one they want at the line. 46 of 56 on the season, and she'll get 2. Makes the first. So a 2-point game with 10 seconds left can make this 3-point lead. We'll get another attempt at the line, and she makes both. So now with 10 seconds left, Arievich waits as much as possible. 7 seconds now. Gets it to Marta Gomez. 4 seconds. Weideman for 3, too wide, and it's New Mexico that comes away with the victory. First win for the Lobos against Wyoming in 7 games.